Matter of fact, it's my smile, or maybe my eyes. Boy, you a sight to see, kinda something like me. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted.
We're definitely.
They're gonna think
under
Beyonce's
no
on here.
circumstances
But we don't want to get
are
copyrighted.
we going to be copyrighted.
Assuming. Hold on, let me go.
All right, let me test our sound.
Get copyrighted.
Sound good, sound good.
Oh, I've never seen these photos of us.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get those. You a sight to see, kinda something like me. Okay.
Rolling here.
Three people watching.
We podding today.
You know, I was thinking this is probably good because it's after work. Everybody's at home chilling. Because when we do it during the day, it's like people are working.
Today.
Guys, look at this. 8 o'clock at night. We're having cafecitos. Cheers. We got a straw, babe.
Make us a little tiny.
Little cafecito. Let me hear it.
Over here. No, we sound good.
Yeah, we sound good.
Bring us over here because I just want to start it off. Oh, 5 people. Let's go.
Comment down who's in here, Flash fam. Who's in here? It's been a while since we've been on live. What?
I want to kind of see my.
I ain't screaming.
You are a screen.
Thank you. We don't need that up right now. We need.
Yeah. Oh, 8 people. Let's go. Let's get them.
Comment down below who's in here.
Well, I got the screen right here
because Push it down a little bit.
Push what?
It's too high.
Well, I know, but it's gonna knock me off. You need to jump up your seat.
I did. I
need
went
to
all
go
the way to
down.
the highest.
Let me go down. There we go. 8 people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, I just want them to see the. Of course, you know we got the TXF sale, but this whole video is to let you guys know how we got to the point of yachts. In fact, I need to make this one all by itself. Let me come back. This just needs to be all by itself. Of course, I got the chat.
Everybody, 7 people in here. Hit that like button.
Definitely hit the like button.
And comment down below. I want to know who's all in here. Who's the Flash fam in here?
And subscribe to
Ventura, Texas
Yes.
Marine. Flashes and
Yes.
transfers straight out of content.
And I want to go to this. I want to go to this. I want to go to
What are you
YouTube
doing?
I'm going to the videos because I want to play the video in the background.
Can they see that?
No,
7
they
people
can only see what's right here. So again, guys, the
Are you
sales, the digital
sure?
images, we got everybody. Yeah, I am 100% sure.
Oh, you can still see us
Yeah,
in that.
they haven't even
Okay.
commented. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that comment button. Again, we're just kind of showing everything, but digital images are available. This right here, like I said, whenever you get this pack, a lot of people don't even realize how many images come in here. I did update one of the images. This one right coming up, this one. Oh, come on.
The big 50
Yeah.
pack, 50.
Yeah, the big 50 pack for $50.
How much? Like 1,000 images?
It's way more than 1,000.
Oh my God! It's
See, I don't know
so
why
many.
it's zoomed in like this. It's not supposed to do that, but I can show you guys our drive here in a second.
So basically, you just get all of our digital download library.
Yes, the entire digital download. So I'm gonna come over here to the website. I'm gonna come over here
The whole
to
library.
digital download, and you're gonna get whole library. You're gonna get this entire thing.
Yeah, it just looks like, but there's a lot of images in that
Yes.
one file.
Yeah, so if we go to sports images, it's all of these. Digital download, 86 horror. You're gonna get all of these. Oh, it keeps loading.
Yeah.
Name something else. 32 swoosh.
That's my favorite.
All of these. Right? What else?
Which you can resell those. You can
Yes.
start your own Etsy store, resell digital downloads. There's no overhead for that. Once you purchase, you
Yep.
can make UV DTF transfers, DTF transfers. You can make sublimation transfers. What else?
Just
There was
everything.
one more. Yeah, and you can just flip them
I
and
don't
to
know what
create.
size takes.
Oh yeah, I want to put those on the website. Oh yeah, we need to sell those. They're
Oh, brand.
templates.
There you go.
Size tag template. Does that come? Yeah,
My
that's
first time even seeing that, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that.
Christmas. All these, you guys can get an early jump start on
with
Christmas.
my snowmies.
Coffee.
You can create pre-made gang
Look
sheets.
at all this coffee.
I know.
This
sorry.
is insane. No, that's totally fine. All this for $50. So Canva, I don't even know what's in this.
Oh, we actually need to take that one probably down.
Really?
Well, that one's just a little.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I guess that one's fine.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Glitter sequin. This is our #1 sellers. We looked on our things the other day. Glitter sequin.
Where you
Sequence.
can create your own letters. I have a video on Canva to show you how to create your own glitter images and words and things like that.
These are huge, especially if you're doing screen printing or anything like that. Or if you're doing whole shirt, right? These graphics, people are half toning these and then using them, so you get all of. Oh, is it frozen? It's frozen.
Pop Smoke.
Okay, yep. It's frozen. It won't let me go down.
Riri.
That's weird. It seems like that there's gonna be more down here.
Eminem.
Yep. So you're gonna get all of these in this $50 download pack. So just want to let you guys know that before we actually started the video, and then so we'll just go back home. And of course we got our transfers, and that's what the video is going to be about, because I also want to go here.
And we also have glitter transfers and glow-in-the-dark transfers. So
Yes.
if you want to use those to create your own gang sheets, you can get those in glitter or glow-in-the-dark.
Just want to let you guys know here, this is Ventura Experience. So that's where we want you guys to hit this and subscribe. So you're going to hit that, and you're going to subscribe here. You're going to hit this button right here for Ventura Experience. I won't play their video because I don't want to be knocked for playing their content. I will play our content and our video behind the scenes while we make this live right here. But yeah.
Should we do the giveaway that we were talking about?
Well, I did mention that if you subscribe to all three, you will have a chance, again, locally. So we spoke to Ventura, and locally, if you basically meaning in the state of Texas, if you subscribe to all three channels, Flash Custom Transfer, Share the Content, Ventura Experience, and prove to us, like show us in an email or on one of our social media platforms, all the handles are the same on Instagram, then you'll have a chance to come with us on the yacht.
An evening
Yes,
on the yacht.
an evening on the yacht. And again, we got a lot of things coming up. We got an event here on the 11th with the yacht. Then we got another one. We got the show coming up.
The boat show.
The boat show coming
the
up.
private chef.
The
Upscale swimsuit.
Yes.
Event. We have a
Yes.
couple of events coming up in July for
Yes.
the V300.
Yes. So, yeah, this video is just how we went from selling T-shirts, and the reason why I'm doing my screen is to kind of show you how we go from selling T-shirts, even though we never sold T-shirts. Really.
I sell T-shirts.
Transfers. I know, but transfers like the sale that we just had right now, as we're doing transitioning into being a backup for some dealers and stuff like that. This is something that was placed again today. A dealer reached out. It's like, hey, we've sold some printers, and one of the companies that we sold the printer to, their printer's down, they can't print, or they're having some issues, or they're receiving the wrong file.
Yeah, they were having some issues. That specific customer worked in a certain type of format. They worked in another format, and it just wasn't processing right with their machine.
Yes. So we were able to fulfill that order for them.
We
Yeah.
were.
So that's what's
And
really
next day. So they needed it by the end of the week. So
Yes.
they called us. They said, hey, can you do this? Of course. We got it taken care of. So we'll be printed and shipped out next week. So she's really happy. She said she was going to keep us in mind if she ever needs us again. So, and we've used her in the past for another service. So we just kind of, established that rapport.
Yeah.
And that's why I said thank you for trusting us with
Yeah.
your order, because I've been there, and I know when customers need to meet a deadline and then you can't do it, you have to reach out. Like, we've all been there as business owners. So it was important for me to really execute that seamlessly, and she's happy.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
And again, remember, leave a comment down below. I know there's only 2 people in here right now, but again, this video will go up later, so you guys will be able to watch it as we sit back and we watch us print on the Mamaki TXF 150, which again has a great sale right now. You can get the whole printer setup, 24-inch shaker, printer, everything locked and loaded to your door. Does this come? This one doesn't come with CAD-Link, but for $9.95 more, you can get CAD-Link, and it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. 100% it's worth it.
And CAD-Link is where you're able to work with PNG files. In
Yes.
DTF, we all like to work with PNG, and with the software that it comes with, which is Rasterlink, that software uses PDF.
Yes, and it's used on all the other platforms. It's used on all the other
Mamaki printers.
Mamaki printers, wide format printing. So it's a great software. It's just specifically for DTF. CAD-Link is the way to go. And not that CAD-Link can't do everything else that Rasterlink can do as well. We really like it. It's just designed for DTF. You know, you can do things with DTF, but with Rasterlink, but CAD-Link is the way to go. The reason why, again, if you look at the thumbnail, you see what we can kind of get into it. We're kind of trying to just chit-chat here where we get more people to kind of roll in. Any you 4 people that are watching, we truly appreciate it. If you have a question, please ask the question. Before we get started, this video, again, I went live the other day talking about, what was the subject I was talking about? I know it was
About your yacht.
No, but about the shirts. Stop selling t-shirts.
Oh,
Yeah, stop selling t-shirts, stop thinking that, stop copying everybody else, because no different than we had the whole Cricket Mom thing, right, during 2020, right?
Pandemic.
During the pandemic, everybody was a Cricket Mom, or even before that. Everybody was a Cricket Mom. Everybody spent the $300 for a Cricket machine. Everybody's able to do vinyl, right? Everybody popped up all these vinyl shops and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, it died out. Now everybody's jumping into 3 things right now: embroidery, screen printing, and now DTF. You know, some people are really a little bit in sublimation, but it's very easy to do sublimation.
I don't think it died out. I think it just got saturated.
What do you mean?
You said it died out, like with the Cricket Moms making T-shirts. You said it died out.
Well, I mean, when you have the other options to make money, the other ones are going to provide more money.
Oh, versus the vinyl? The
Yeah,
Cricut?
versus a Cricut vinyl, because you're going to be sitting there all day and then you're going to be weeding. The other 3, you're not weeding with embroidery, and you're not weeding with screen printing. It's the oldest print method. So, and obviously not with DTF, you're not weeding either. So when it came to the Cricut machine and vinyl, people are like, well, should I spend $300 on this Cricut machine, or should I spend $300 on this machine where I can print full color transfers? Even if it's going to break in 4 months, which chances are it's going to break in 4 months, the one you guys are looking at right there, the video up there, this one, this machine ain't going to break down on you at all. It's just a workhorse. That's why I'm kind of letting the video play in the background. But that was the video the other day. Today's video is, you know, how we went from selling t-shirts, even though we didn't necessarily sell t-shirts,
I can't wait to get to this level.
I can't wait to get to this level. Thank you, Samuel.
We're about to teach you how to get there,
we're about to
Samuel.
teach you how to get there to this level. Again, it's all up to everybody to watch. Make sure you hit that like button and head on over to Ventura Experience and hit that. You have to type in @Ventura Experience right here, and then type that in, and then you're going to see this logo, and then hit subscribe button and leave a comment on one of the videos and let them know that we sent you over there. So a backstory, should we give them the whole backstory?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay, so we got time. So the whole backstory of how we got into the yacht business was we were at a PDS event filming, right? So this wasn't our first time filming for this company. If you aren't aware, PDS is probably one of the #1 companies when it comes to selling equipment, and especially UV. What did I say?
I'm a Cricut dad. I love my Cricut.
Yeah, it was Cricket Moms, DTF Dads.
Oh, yeah.
Cricket Moms, DTF Dads. Very weird. So we met them at the GPX Expo, introduced to them by Carissa. We ended up filming them there at the GPX Expo. We were invited to their grand opening in Louisville, Texas. Just so happened to be that at their grand opening, this company, Ventura Texas Marine out of Brazil, had the building on the other side. They came over, Mr. Johnny came over to introduce himself and kind of see who was in his building, like what was this big party, got some food, sat down at our table after he seen us filming and stuff like that, and that really intrigued him.
Yeah, and just to touch on that, it intrigues everyone. Every time, it seems like everywhere we go, we are the only ones filming. So it's like, what do y'all do? Who are y'all? Why are y'all
Yes.
filming? What is going on? People are just like, who are y'all? And we're like,
Yes.
oh, we're Chelly and Carl. We have a YouTube channel. We're sharing out of content, and then we, go into it. But it sparks everyone's interest every time we are filming, and everywhere we go, we film.
Yeah.
So that's already intriguing. So as we're sitting there having lunch, Johnny is like, so who are y'all? So,
Right,
we
yeah.
go into it, and, happens to be he's a new company as well and needing exposure. So it really was just a good relationship to have on both ends.
Yeah, definitely. So from there, we got a lot of people's information.
Yep.
We made a lot of connections there. Remember the lady who has the
health.
consulting?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So while we were there, at this time, this was during the whole debacle with the DTF powder and stuff like that. So we actually met from the UK. She's from Europe. Quality control specialist.
Yeah,
Right,
I think
essentially,
that is her title.
So she knew everything about the ingredients of a TPU. Of the powder, and she knew it like the back of her hand, and that's what she was hired for by companies, or whenever she worked for these other companies. Then she came here to the United States, and she started her own company consulting for these other companies, and hey, what you should have in your, what labels to look at, what all these issues, right? There was kind of circled around. She was actually physically brought to us from Carissa, like, hey, you guys have that DTF powder issue. This is the lady to talk to. And then fast forward, I just randomly, after we followed Ventura on Instagram, I just started reposting their stuff. And there was actually competition. Remember, there was actually competition, not necessarily competition, but I had recommended to them, because they kind of reached out and they were like, wow, I guess they vetted us and looked at us. And they were like, wow, we like what you guys do. We really like what you guys do. Can you help us in these areas? We are a Brazilian yacht company. We're known around the world, but in the United States, we're not really known. So, can you help us get known? We noticed you guys have a solid platform. What can we do? Can we do some business? So at first I was like, hey, this is my thing, what I always do. If there's somebody that I believe can maybe execute something, or maybe they're just in a difference, because we have never done anything in luxury, right?
It seemed like a bit of a challenge, because it was
Yes.
like, well, this is not our industry, this is not our lane, we don't know anything about yachts, we don't know anything about watercraft, we don't know anything about that. We have been focusing on DTF, and we, like you said, we were in the midst of the DTF powder situation, so it didn't seem like it fit.
She even her talking about DTF. So actually what we were into, because we had met PDS and everybody else, and we had actually been exposed after the GPX Expo to all the other printing options. Finishing solutions, wide format printing. We realized that DTF is like peanuts.
Minute. Oh yeah,
Peanuts.
and peanuts. Yeah.
Peanuts in compared to the print world. Like DTF isn't even, apparel period isn't even the machines that make the money. We learned that very quick. After a few expos, we learned, hey, there's a whole nother side to printing and finishing solutions and robotics and automation that no platform like ours is into. We gonna answer that?
No, Lulu, send me a YouTube short or something.
So that no other platform really is into. Everybody's into the apparel side, T-shirts and arguing about T-shirts and all this other stuff that doesn't make millions of dollars compared to these other platforms like UV printing and stuff like that. Because we noticed this because we were at the shows, and these dealers that are selling non-apparel printing or cutworks or finishing solutions, these guys are doing like $1 million days. You know how many T-shirts you'd have to sell to do $1 million in sales? Insane.
It really changed the chemistry of our brain.
Yeah.
Like the whole perspective on these machines, and it changed everything,
Yeah.
I think, at that point for us.
Yeah, so fast forward, once we learn all of this, we're like, okay, well, we have to make a pivot. Of course, we're going to keep showing DTF machines and stuff like that because at that time we had already had our deal with DTF Superstore. But then we realized, hey, there's UV, there's roll to roll, there's other wide format printing. There's that day we learned about the book folding.
Yeah.
The paper machines. Remember they told us, they're like, no, these machines are like $400,000.
Yeah.
We were like, what? These machines are $400,000? Yeah, he was like, no, only large companies purchase these machines. So we just learned a lot while filming, and we put it out. And even the video that we did with Carissa, whenever she did the UV for the $95,000 you can pay for your machine in like 15 print days. You're not doing that with DTF or screen printing or anything like that. You're just, and we're talking about one 6042 UV DTF machine. We're talking about one 40,
With the DTS?
yeah, with the
that
DTS
product?
ink sheets, but anything, right? Because you're
Yeah,
printing
yeah.
directly to a substrate. You're printing directly to any substrate, and it's permanent. It's not like UV DTF where it's not permanent, where it's going to chip off later on. UV printing direct to any substrate is permanent. So those are things that we also learn. And then you're creating accessories from earrings to charms to anything that you want, because you can also cut it, and you're using a laser to cut it. Oh, lasers, we totally forgot about lasers. The whole
Trotec.
world about lasers.
Yeah.
That's just a whole nother world. I can't believe I forgot that. So we learned about all this, and we're like, how the hell are we going to do yachts? We're like, how the hell are we going to do yachts? So I reached out to some friends of mine that are in luxury. That's just what they, so huge shouts out to Colin and Lindsay, Heavy K Media. Lindsay's a pundit on a lot of channels, on a lot of news channels, CNN. She's got her own show. She's on a lot of TV.
TV personality,
TV personality, journalist, yes. She's done a TED Talk and everything. So we're like, I'm like, man, this is, if you do something, like if I see, and even in the business, in the industry, we're known as like connecting people. So if I see, Chelly does something, then if somebody else over here is like, hey, I need this, I'm gonna immediately tell Chelly, like, hey, this guy needs this. Do you want me to connect you guys? And that's
yeah, it just made sense.
Yeah.
Like luxury, yachts, luxury, you guys, and they are in the marketing space as
Yes.
well.
Traveling
and
the world.
Yes, and promoting, and that's kind of what they do in the luxury world. Where in the print industry world, it made sense.
Yeah.
We're like, of course, you know what? This is who you need to speak with.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's not, and again, in that situation, I was very scared that it was going to look like that we are not capable. Because we know we're capable.
No, I don't think it didn't show that we were capable. It was just like, this is what they do. Like, this is luxury. You're looking for luxury promotion. This is who you need to speak with.
Yeah.
I didn't think it looked like that.
I know, but you never know what anybody feels or thinks. You know what I'm saying? 8 people in here, only 2 likes. Oh, what did they say?
Hello. John said 3D printing is a huge market. And Lou said, hey.
Hey, Lil, yeah. 3D.
Oh, 3D printing. Oh, my God. At Printing United in Vegas, they said that there's going to be a 3D printing machine that can print up to 6 feet.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, because we're recording that. We're filming that.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I'm going to tell them to print you.
I'm 6'4". I don't think they can.
Dang it.
Yeah, I don't want them to
They're
print.
going to just print to your neck.
That's funny. Dang it. Is it going to do an ad? I hope it doesn't. Anyway.
It does ad during lives?
Yeah, it does ads during live. So I don't know if it cuts out or not. But either way, excuse me. I need another sip of my coffee.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, so picking up, we connected them.
Connected them. We had a great meeting and stuff like that. We had a great meeting with everybody. And then, what did I say?
Lasers are amazing. I have 3 and counting.
Oh, what type of lasers do you have?
You have a Cricut and a laser?
What type of lasers?
Yeah, what type of lasers?
Because we're talking about like the big Trotec lasers, the ones with the cameras that can read like super precise.
Well, all lasers, really.
No, but I'm saying the ones that we go after.
What do you need
the ones that we're trying to sell.
But if you have a
He might just
Cricut-
have a laser to do engraving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Not necessarily to cut out, substrates as
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
doing with the what you call it. But so your thing is going to commercial. Oh, there's the ad. That's hilarious. So back to the story. We ended up connecting, all having a great meeting. We were all having a great conversation. Ventura decided to move forward with us because we were still in talks with them. They were like, hey, you know what? We're going to move. What's he say?
A 2 CO2 and F1.
Okay. So they were like, hey, listen, we want to move forward with you guys straight out of content. Really, if you guys don't know, you might have seen a video more recently where you've seen Cam Solutions. 8 people in here, but we've had like 34 views. Can you guys please hit that like button and remember to head on over to Ventura, and you guys need to head on over and you guys need to hit that, type in Ventura up there at the top and then up here at the top and then hit the subscribe button here. We want to see these subscribers go up. So one person did, they're at 23.
Make sure it's not Ventura Experience NA. Make sure it is that specific one because there's 2 out there.
You have to type in the @ sign and then Ventura Experience. And then hit that subscribe button. It's at 23. And
like their videos.
Yes.
Comment their videos.
Yeah, because we filmed almost every video here.
Yeah, this is us.
Yes.
This is our work right here.
And we will get back into that. So let's get back into the video. Okay. So they're like, hey, listen, guys, we want to move forward with you straight into content. Like I was saying, Camp Solutions was a company that we actually created in 2019. And that is our like marketing company, essentially. So we don't have to go dive down into that. So we're like, yeah, you know what? We can do it. This is actually, before we even started straight into content, Camp Solutions was first. So we knew that that's always been something behind the scenes that we always wanted to do. And again, jump in at any time.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I have been.
Okay. So boom, they're like, yes, let's go ahead. Let's move forward. We've seen what you guys have done. We believe that you guys are the way to go. And let's go ahead and move forward. So Chelly and I, on the back end, before any business was finalized and anything like that, they let us know, I do want to make this very clear, they let us know that they were looking for an influencer, and if said influencer decided to get any of their yachts or boats, because they got the pontoon 25 foot, that they would give a tremendous discount. And this deal still is going on, including for and Johnny said, the price is fluid. So, remember in our text. So the price is fluid. So we were like, okay, this was in the back of our head. This is a great opportunity. We're an influencer, right? We have influence, and we believe that we can bring eyes to this brand, which is brand new in the United States. Known worldwide, but brand new in the United States. There is a competitor out in Florida, but they're not exclusive Ventura. So we said, great. Kept this in the back of our head. Again, we're leading up to how we got the yacht. Selling t-shirts. So again, this entire time, only thing we've ever done was obviously flash custom transfers and doing everything in the apparel world. Then we got into print brokers as we're selling printers and everything and stuff like that. Got a little bit into this whole ink thing and stuff like that, but we're going to leave that to the side. And then consulting for these different companies and talking to them about how to build their brands and all this other stuff. So we felt confident going into it. Boom. They're like, great. Let's go ahead and do this. So Chelly and I decided, and this is very, very, very important. We decided that we wanted to prove what we could do first. So I want to show them the video that we decided that we could prove first, which is, I won't play it, but it was it this one first?
That's not.
Was it that one first, or was it? Because we did 2 first. Was it this one?
Balloons.
Oh, balloons. Was it this one?
Did what?
The walkthrough.
Yeah, those 2.
Or was it the party?
They were both before a contract.
I think so. Yes, I think so. So it was this video right here. Oh, can you guys see?
So
it?
after the shoot is when we got a contract signed.
Okay, so this video right here, and one more that we did on our channel, which was the big one with the girls and the big old shoot that we did.
Yes, and they were willing to sign the contract beforehand. We were like, wait, let's just show you what comes with Cam Solutions, show you what we're able to provide, and kind of just prove ourselves. Like I said, we were new in this industry. We were just trying to show you before you signed any paperwork, this is what you will be getting. This is the dedication. This is, the passion of just marketing and, videos and things like that, editing and all of that. So.
Yeah. And then, are the people messaging you?
No.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. We have 9 people in here. Let them know to
9 people.
Subscribe. Let them know to subscribe, babe. Let them know where to subscribe.
Oh, subscribe to @Ventura Experience. Be sure it says @Ventura Experience, not Ventura NA, because if you type in it will pull up Ventura Experience NA.
Yes.
But make sure it is Ventura
Ow.
Experience. Babe, are you good?
Yeah. Yeah, so what she's talking about is right here.
Yes.
Your message?
I got it, babe.
Okay. Oh, so right here, type in Ventura Experience to go over there and hit that subscribe button. Let me see how many subscribers are at. 23?
23. Let's try to get him to 25 at least.
No,
by
let's try to get
30.
him to 50.
Well, I'm talking about tonight on this live.
50, yeah. Tonight
All
on this
5
live.
people, go please. Subscribe to Ventura Experience.
Why isn't it reloading?
What'd you do?
I broke it. 23. Come on, guys. We need you guys to hit that subscribe button.
And watch the videos.
Yes, definitely, and watch the videos. All right, so we are back. Sorry.
Okay,
Got
so
delays
what were
there
you
getting
saying?
text. So the deal, like Chelly was saying, and again, this has been done on multiple occasions with us, right? In this industry, it doesn't really matter what you do, because I hear a lot of people saying, I don't use my platform. I don't really care about my platform, da 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 da. So to us, whenever we hear that, we want to hurry up and get on here and tell you guys, whatever platform that you have, grow it, because you never know who's going to give you an opportunity based off of your platform. Mm-hmm. You never know. If we didn't care about our platform, then Ventura Experience wouldn't care about us. They wouldn't care to, because the people who they had an opportunity with, they're huge. They're on programs like CNN, The View. They're on full-blown top-tier programs, and they still decided to go with us. So that is what I'm saying. Like, you really don't know the power of your platform until you build it, and then people start to tell you the power of your platform. Especially remember with Mamaki, when Carissa's in Canada and people are telling her that they've seen her.
Well, they came up to her
They came up
at
to
an
her
expo
at
over
an
there
expo
in Canada.
In Canada,
2 people.
Toronto, 2 people, and said, "We seen you on YouTube," and it was our platform.
Yeah, and what was it, the ISA?
Yeah, everywhere we went, somebody has seen us.
No, I'm saying there was like 5 people that came up to her at was it the ISA?
It might have been.
Or GPS? No, it was ISA, the big
Yeah.
one. They came up to her and say, "Hey, we know you, we know you, we know you."
Yeah.
She's like, overwhelmed. We're like,
Yeah.
"Girl, we're getting seen out here."
Yes.
Our channel is being
Yes.
seen. And we ran into someone the other day that said, "Hey, the guy that we
coworkers,
walked
yeah.
into, he's like,
Yeah.
I recognize y'all." We're like, "Oh, hey."
Yep.
And he's like, "I was started doing research on DTF and you guys popped up."
Yes.
And we were like, so
Yeah,
kinda cool.
super excited.
Yeah.
And again, that's what all of this is for. All we can do is give you guys the information and let you guys know about using your platform to get these huge opportunities. So boom, now we have the opportunity to 100% be in charge of basically be the marketing arm of Ventura Experience. Take everything that we have on our platform and offer to not just Ventura Experience, but to other companies. Hey, we will film the content, or sometimes in some cases you can even send us the content that isn't on your platform. Send it to us. We will use our platform to promote it. That is the whole basis of Straight Outta Content. When she came up with the name, I knew the idea. I didn't know the name before we had an idea. It was, let's come up with a YouTube name. She came up with Straight Outta Content. Once she said Straight Outta Content, I said I can scale that, because I knew if I create a platform to where, and I'm gonna go back. Right now, people have platforms like World Star, news outlets, television channels. They all do it the same, right? ESPN might have commercials for Wonder Bread, Pepsi, dog food. right? They are all paying ESPN to show their product. So when she came up with the name Shredded Content, I was like, I now can create, at that time, World Star was extremely big. I was like, I'm going to be the World Star of YouTube. I'm going to take other people's content, put it on my platform. I'm going to be compensated for it, and I'm going to get them exposed. I'm going to get them exposure. They are going to want to be on Straight Outta Content because they know. And we see, now nobody else is doing that.
Like a media outlet.
Yes, and that's why the Straight Outta Content says your multimedia outlet source, your number one multimedia outlet source, or multimedia source. But that was always the goal. So now this is actually happening firsthand. Companies like Mamaki, Cutworks, all the other companies that we did business with before we, printing, PDS, Trotec, that's just in the print world, let alone all the companies that we did outside of the print world. So now we have the big dogs with Ventura.
5 years. That's what I was counting. It took 5 years from our goal when we set it. This is what we want, and we did not stop. We kept building. We kept being consistent with our content, and 5 years later, we did it. We did it.
Yes, in 5 years that includes four monetized YouTube channels. So there's 4 channels that are paying into us, and that we are able to use and continue to scale, and we branch out each channel. And because we were able to build 4, 5 if you include our daughters, because we're able to build 4, it's become easy now. Right? There are roadblocks along the way and stuff like that, but that's what happens. Essentially, you get used to being able to build a YouTube channel. And that's where we are today, to where you see us getting a yacht. Because our whole goal outside of marketing with Ventura is to help with sales. So there's people that we've had to bring in to introduce to Ventura so that we can help maximize the exposure, and in doing so that adds to our validity because we become a team. So whenever you invest with Camp Solutions, or whenever you, I guess, book us or hire us, you're not just getting just a YouTube channel and then that's it, right? Because there's so many things that we do right now, like this video talking about this company is part of what you get with us.
You get our resources.
Yes, you get all of our resources, all of our connections, not just reposts and stuff like that, like what most other people can do for you. There's a lot of behind the scenes and networking of things that we can add to the value of your company. So yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, so it's important to make those connections and
Yes.
Build rapport with other companies, even though they might not be in your industry. Still
Yes.
reach out, still take the time to, see what they're talking about, understand, because you never know where entrepreneurship will take you.
Yeah.
You never know.
And it took us to, and again, the yacht that you guys seen, that's our baby yacht, right? But like the thumbnail says, that yacht is $300,000. So we're not talking
That's
a
the cheapest.
$25,000 or even a $15,000 printer, right? And then because we have the opportunity because there's outside of marketing for this company and handling their marketing arm, being basically being the advertisement company for Ventura, there's also upside in sales. So whenever I say, hey, I did a post on Instagram, I don't know, I'm being a little edgy these days. I did a post on Instagram and I'm like, you sell t-shirts, we sell yachts, we're not the same. And it's true, because the commission on a yacht, 300,000, 700,000, 1 million, right, with the 55, is insane compared to the commission on
A printer.
a printer, right? Or the commission on a t-shirt order or something like that. It's just so because we've always been trendsetters, Chelly and I, and we've always thought so far ahead, that's where our minds are at. And we're like, we need to tell the community. Right now, we have a community that's attached to us, and they keep seeing everybody else having financial issues, right? Everybody's talking about their financial issues, and we're looking at each other like, Your platforms are bigger than ours. Why aren't you using it? It doesn't make any sense why these platforms are bigger than ours as far as YouTube numbers. And they're like, or in your industry, and you have a large platform, and then you're upset that business isn't going well, that's on you. Because I'm sure that there's many of people out here who would love to get some exposure off of your platform. And we're not talking this, everything that we've said so far has nothing to do with the conversations that we have with the Chinese manufacturers. Because that's a totally different thing, or the processes that we're trying to make. So that's the reason why this video is how we got a yacht from t-shirts, is because we use DTF t-shirts and all the other information from printing transfers, and we still sell transfers to this day. Again, now we're transitioning into being more behind the scenes. So if you purchase a printer, especially from us, and you no longer can print, you can contact us. And we can print for you for a print shop. So versus going, B2C, now we go B2B or even above, because you know that we are in manufacturing and trying to automate the process. We're trying to completely automate the process with DTF. So whenever you look at the video that we posted here recently with the Yacht XY cutter over at Cutworks, that thing is that's the only machine right now that removes the human from the DTF process. It comes out of the printer, it goes into the dryer, it comes out of the dryer, it goes into the cutter, and then cuts however you need it, whether or not it's gang sheets or singles. All you have to do after that is pick up your image and either put it in the shipping container, whatever type of container that you use, or press to the apparel, or put it in, your cubby holes to sell it in your store, whatever you decide to do. But you don't have to touch the printer anymore. Automated. Those are processes that started, like that specific process started at the GPX Expo, because I took Ram and introduced him to Chris from Ninja Transfers.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris from Ninja Transfers. So I'm like, look, they're some of the biggest. You have cutting. You guys need to go together.
Making those connections.
Making those connections,
makes sense. Yeah, and a lot of people are not doing that in this industry, in any industry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think in any industry. They stay in their box. They focus on what they're doing. So there's no one on the outside looking in saying, "Oh, you need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. You can, you can help here. They can help you here." There's really no one doing that. So we kind of stepped up and took a look around and being like, well, why isn't this company talking to this company? Or why aren't you helping them? And there's a lot of value in that. People are really, really loving that we're doing that.
Yeah, people really appreciate the introduction, because every time, even whenever we came over to, remember last time we went to go see Carissa? And then now we're like, hey, we have a solution. Every time we walk in, especially to Cutworks, every time we walk in there or any of these dealers, we're like, no, we have a solution. Right?
We solve problems. We solve their problems. They have problems. We try to solve them to really keep our foot in the door.
Yes. So that's what we mean by the other video, stop selling t-shirts. Like, you can, right? But if that's it, whether or not it's blank shirts or vinyl shirts, or you're pressing on shirts, or you're selling blanks or whatever, these companies out here that have solidified businesses, if you're in 2024 and this is the thing that, I'm going to start a clothing brand, I'm going to do this, I'm like, they just have no idea. I'm going to go back to school.
Some people might not want to, though. So they might not want to go to the next level in their business. But selling t-shirts, you will not go to the next level in business.
I mean, you can, but you can, because companies like Ninja Transfers, they're
I'm starting my t-shirt business. I just purchased my heat press, the Nasty Bro Pro. Any advice for him, honey?
I don't know. I'm really harsh with it.
Hey,
like
he's
straight
out of content.
Like I said,
you know how straight out of content is.
We're not selling shirts. We're, outside of everything else that we do behind the scenes, like I said, we're literally right now in the process of creating the automated DTF process. Just nobody else is working on that. Well, maybe now. Maybe now you might start to see it, but in the United States, Cutworks has the exclusive rights to the Yacht XY cutter. So
Pull it up, honey, so they can see the automated process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the automated process.
So they have the rights, and that is something that we are also pushing as well, because we do know other big companies that is such a cute picture, that hire people overnight to manually cut these individual transfers. Well, now there is an XY cutter that will cut those and slice your labor in half.
So this video right here, and again, I think I can play my own YouTube, right?
So I'm starting a t-shirt business, and just got a heat press.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying.
So do you are you getting a DTF machine? Are you buying transfers?
What city are you in?
What city are you in?
And who told you to do this? Because again,
Not who told you.
Yeah, who told
what?
you? Who influenced you to do that? Like, what person on YouTube made you think that was a great idea? So we'll leave this here just so they can see it. I don't know if playing it on my own live, I don't know how that works. It's my video, but I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, let me give it.
Can you play other videos on live?
You can't play anybody else's. I think you can play yours.
Okay. Yeah, then don't.
You know, I think I can play mine. But anyway, this is the cut. Well, they can look at it a little bit. I want to, so that you guys can see the cutter.
Yeah, so this is the Italian-made XY cutter. That one has about 7 blades that you can purchase. Look at that clean, sharp cut.
I want to look at the part where they show, or what I show, because we filmed it.
Yes, so this is another company that hired Cam Solution to promote their product. I'm in Dallas. I'm a graphic designer. Oh,
wow.
In Dallas.
Yes.
Cutwork and MCAT is in Dallas.
Yes, exactly.
And Irving. So that's exactly where that video is filmed.
Yeah, exactly. Right there in Irving.
So a graphic designer.
So this is the cutter right here. Coming out of the printer into the shaker, coming right in here, being cut. Automatic. You don't even have to, do anything. You could just sit, pick them up out of the tray, and keep them
Or they have a little table that you can attach there so it doesn't dump into the wastebasket. It can align them perfectly. But we took it off because it was, I think we wanted bigger images or something. So, but it doesn't always just fall into that little basket. So it's kind of cool if you put a table and it'll just go.
Yeah, or slide down.
Organize them, yeah.
You can have it slide down on a conveyor belt. So what they say?
My old man does watercolor paintings, and I'm going to promote his artwork.
I mean, yeah. Are you doing it as a hobby or to like try to make an income? Because that really matters. Again, and this is what I said in my other live. We don't do anything that's not to be a full blown. Like, we have 0 hobbies. Everything we do is to be a revenue stream. Period. I know we're about to have a commercial here come up, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.
How do you know?
Because it's saying it down there at the bottom.
Oh.
But yeah, everything that we do is to have a revenue stream. We just don't have time for hobbies or hustling, which
Not
is
yet.
No.
Not until we get to the
You'll have time for it. I'll never stop. My hobby is creating other businesses and creating other streams of revenue. That's my hobby. And real ones too, not something like, oh, I got 3 side hustles and da-da-da-da. No. Because these companies don't want to deal with that. These companies don't have time. These companies don't have, as we build our marketing firm, right? As we build our marketing company outside of YouTube and everything, even though it is based off of YouTube and what we are able to do in this industry, as we bring these companies exposure, we only dropped down to 1 person. Oh, because of commercial. Dang it.
They left.
Dang it.
They said, he got too many ads.
But he got too many ads. But whenever somebody says like, hey, I want to do a t-shirt business, my question is why? Like, what would make you go out and spend the money for a heat press, spend the money for whatever you're buying? What would make you spend the money for that in 2024 when everybody's doing it? Now, again, if you're just doing it as like a small little hobby, just because you're tired of purchasing somebody else's stuff or whatever, then that's different. But, if you're looking to try to scale it, I'm not saying that it's impossible, because people are out here buying these printers. But each year, remember, we sell printers. right? We sell this machine, which is going to optimize any DTF printer, regardless. We're not even talking about Mamaki. What you see on the screen right here, where my mouse is, what you see on the screen, this cutter right here, maximizes the efficiency of any DTF printer because it automatically cuts. This is your competition that we are promoting. So, what'd they say? Tell me if you know.
I'm 100% disabled vet. I'm building this business for my grandchildren.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. I'm building this for that. I'm building that for this. I'm building this for that. So I know they say start small and stuff like that, but if you're not actually manufacturing something, like on a large scale, who's that?
Hey, Chelly.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Miss Marie. That's Miss Marie.
Oh, hey, Miss Marie. Hey, how you doing? I can't see from here. That's why Chelly has to.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, Miss Marie, she's about to purchase a printer.
She is, I don't know if we can say
Yeah,
about her shoes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to which call, but she actually came out to us in Orlando from her home state and is building an entire thing around it. That's like the real start.
She's investing with equipment
Yes.
and a place to put the equipment to kind of take over her town with DTF. I think it is a small town, so they don't have that DTF availability. So she is providing that for the town. So that is go big or go home. I'm going to outsource the DTFs.
Yeah, so again, right there, that business model, I'm going to outsource the DTF. So you're going to give somebody else your business. That doesn't make sense. Fight it from your standpoint. For that business, that makes sense, right? We just placed an order today because linear. Let's go. As you guys can see right here, we are talking about the world's first automatic DTF press. Again, this cutter makes any DTF printer the most efficient DTF printer in the world because of the automatic cut. It can automatically cut your, where's it coming out? Right here. As you guys can see in the video, we really want you guys. Oh, come on, these dang it commercials.
I was like, it's about to go to ads.
Oh,
You've been
my
watching
God.
it too long.
Here
I was
we
just
go.
thinking that.
Oh, I was watching it too long.
Pretty
Hold on.
cool. How many meters per hour
Hold on.
is a Mamaki print?
It depends on which Mamaki you get.
Mr. Woods, where is Mr. Woods at?
There you go. So there it is, cutting the DTF gang sheets again.
Beautiful.
So you want to put this on the end of any DTF printer. It's going to take your DTF print game to the next level.
13 people.
Miss Hyman, definitely. Again, well, we got 13 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys subscribe to @Ventura Experience. But again, it will show you guys what we're talking about here. We are talking about the XY cutter that now goes on the back, goes at the end of your DTF process, but not just DTF process, because right here we have a roll to roll, and these black registrations that you are looking at will get cut out by the cutter too. 15 people in here, guys. We are showing you guys how to make real money. And again, let me show you guys the process right here. We're going back. This machine optimizes any roll to roll cutter, any DTF machine. And vinyl. So if you have vinyl pieces right there, right? You have a piece of vinyl, a big, huge roll of vinyl that maybe you got from China, maybe like 300 feet of vinyl, you can have it cut out to 12 by 12, right?
Yeah.
Remember we all used to buy 12 by 12, right? You go to the vinyl store. For the Cricut, you buy, this thing can do it all. Anything, glitter, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It can do it all. What are they saying?
Nobody. That's Donovan. He said, how many can I get for $100?
Oh, okay. What's this?
I'm going to outsource. We already read it.
Oh, yeah. So with the outsourcing, that business model doesn't make any sense to me because I'm like, I mean, it makes sense for people like us, Ms. Hyman, who's purchasing the printer. She will then get your business. But remember, if you have the printer, then you're going to get business because people are going to get small orders and then they're going to come to you. That's the difference with starting from the printer. What do you say?
It's Donovan.
Oh, that's the difference with starting from at least the printer. Because then once you have the printer, regardless, even if it's not a DTF, even if it's a roll-to-roll, right? Or full sublimation or whatever it may be, or even a UV, right?
Yeah.
Even a UV printer, right? You're printing directly to objects. Once you have that, now you're a small manufacturer in your city. And then from there, you're able to really scale up. Remember, this whole process right here, this whole thing right here, dryer and printer right now is like 16 grand. If you include CAD link, it's about 17 grand. And if you include this cutter right here, it's another 15 grand. So you're about 30K all in for this entire system. Let me see if
Automated process.
yeah, let me see if I can get a whole, if I got a big shot of the whole thing. Because I know I got a short.
Yeah, so Ms. Hyman has a really good business plan to really execute her city with DTF.
Yes, let me see. Let me go back. Because there's a short that I want you guys to see of the whole process. Where's the whole thing? This one right here. So as you guys can see right here,
Beautiful.
that's the shaker. It comes down, it's gonna come up, and then it's gonna go right into the cutter. And then you're gonna see Mr. Ram here. And this is the only one in the United States.
Oh, that's a little tray that I was telling you.
Yep, that's a little tray that she was telling you guys about. It's the only one in the United States. Let me move myself here so that you guys can get a better look at that. So again, this is what we were, right? We were hired to film this video for our channel and for their channel. And again, other companies will continue to do the same. So again, as you can see,
due to our platform,
due to
growing
our
platform and things like that. So they recognize that we have you're welcome, Miss Marie, that we have a lot of impressions and reach on our channel. So
yes,
they definitely invested into Cam Solution and knew that if they want to get this machine, get eyes on this machine, straight out of content, Flash Custom Transfers is the channel to do it on.
yes, yeah. And again, there's a lot of other people, but if you're not making these connections, if you're not actually talking to these guys, or if you're just somebody with, and we've talked on this a bunch of times, if you just want to load your YouTube videos with a bunch of affiliate links, these companies are going to look at you like, why are you doing that? Like, if they look at these people with bigger platforms than us, and they look at all the YouTube and they look at all the description, and if they see a bunch of links in there, that's a huge turnoff. Because they're like, oh, well, you'll do anything for anybody because all you're doing is looking for affiliate links.
Yeah.
Which we've been against this entire time. Not that you can't make money from affiliate links, but why not have a deal with that actual company? And right here, as you guys can see, as this video plays over and over and over, we got 10 people in here. Make sure you subscribe here and also to Ventura Experience. But as you guys can look, like I said, this entire process is going to make anybody's job who's printing DTF or any roll-to-roll, period. It doesn't even have to be DTF. Anybody who's printing anything that's coming out, being printed on a machine, on a flat roll, it's gonna make your job extremely easy. Stickers, you name it, because it's an inline process. They have cutters, right? Cutworks has a bunch of cutters, right? They got a bunch, but you gotta take the whole roll, lay it down, put it on a big cutter, do all this other stuff. This does it in line. This is not, what you're seeing is we're the only first ones to physically film it in the United States.
And that cutter is meant for very fast, high production.
Yes.
So I know it's kind of going slow right now, but the Mamaki 150 cannot keep up with this. It needs like a 4-head printer, a 6-head printer.
Well, no, the 300 can keep up with it.
The 300, yes. But this thing is meant to go fast and meant for high production. It looks cute and small, but it is a power machine.
Yes.
So right now we're not even seeing it at its maximum. It's very, very like trying to keep up with the 150.
Yeah. No, the 150 is trying to keep up with it. It couldn't.
Well, I meant,
Yeah.
keep up with it because it's like going so slow trying to keep up with the 150, but yeah.
Yeah, and again, the 150 is the entry level full-size DTF printer because remember, even though it may be one head and slower, it's extremely durable. It's super cheap right now at $15,900 with the same shaker that you see in the video. So basically this entire setup, except for the cutter, this setup right here, it's like 15 grand, 19 grand or whatever. I mean, 16 grand. But with the cutter, it's probably like around like 30 total. But again, that's ease. You're not having, and you can print a whole roll and slap it onto the back of the cutter, and that's what you see.
Oh, and that will go way faster.
Yes.
Because it's already fed into it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll go faster.
That's what we did. Oh, there's DTF Superstore. Shout out to DTF Superstore.
Shout out to DTF Superstore.
So we want to, and I don't think it's playing audio from this. I hope not. Oh yeah, I don't think so. So let's skip that. So yeah, so we actually have a roll on the back that's rolling and cutting, and it can do 300 something foot roll in like less than 10 minutes. I think it's super cut. So again, this is the reason why we're saying how we got a yacht from selling t-shirts, because it started really from FCD Vinyl Apparel doing t-shirts
Well, Flash custom designs.
and then FCD Vinyl Apparel when we had our store, and then we were selling blank apparel and all this other stuff.
Flash custom transfers.
And Flash Custom Transfers. And then now Flash Printing Depot and Cam Solutions, to where we really elevated. So as you can see with the different names and companies that we have, is we are able to elevate our entire business. So that's what we're here to teach everybody out here is you have to build a platform. You have to. And YouTube to us, and we learned this today. We learned the guy really articulated it. A guy in the yacht business, right? A really big company in the yacht business. Is it still streaming smooth? It says it's
I don't
not.
know. What does that say?
I don't know. It says it's not streaming smooth. Maybe because I'm playing both of these.
Oh, it is a little choppy.
Yeah, probably because I'm playing the video. Probably because I'm playing the video. Let me not play the video. Let me just go back.
Why does it do that?
Let me just go straight to probably because I was playing the video at the same time.
Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah. Probably because it's pulling from the resources, playing that YouTube video and being live. Hopefully you guys can hear us. So it doesn't like whenever I play the YouTube video. So I'm just going to click it and I'm going to pause it. Okay, so that you guys can see.
Did
Chelly.
we ever send that video to Lenny so he can watch it?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure Ron sent it to
okay.
him. But we just want you guys to know that, what was I saying?
Build a platform. The guy on the yacht.
Build a
today.
platform. The guy that we saw today was speaking at an event, and he has a big yacht channel, which similar to ours. He only deals in exclusive yachts, right? These things are like
$8 million.
$8 million yachts.
50-foot yachts.
Yeah, they're not 50. Not, Ventura 50-foot yachts are amazing, but these things are even. They're just outstanding. Okay, there goes the stuff.
Perfect.
It's truly outstanding the size of these yachts. And again, we will be reaching out to this company to feature Ventura yachts on there, right? Because they're very uniquely made, because they're some of the only yachts in the world with a built-in grill, especially for the size. And the pontoon's the only pontoon in the world with a built-in grill. So not just like an electric countertop, it's a built-in grill. I say that to say, we used our platform to be able to garner the attention of these large companies. It's only up from here. When somebody else luxury looks, right, it might be a foreign car dealer here in Houston, which there are a lot of, right? In fact, we are in talks right now with some local exotic car groups, because they're like, ooh, you guys have yachts? We have $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 luxury cars. You guys have $300,000, $500,000, $1 million yachts. We are a perfect blend. Let's link up together. Let's do some events together, which is just more exposure. So this is the reason why you have to think, and we think, way beyond just selling a t-shirt. You got to be very careful, because we've been through the whole store thing, right? We've been through everything. And whenever we see, every year, we're like, okay, this is the competition. Where do we have to separate ourselves? This is the competition this year. Where do we have to separate ourselves, right? We can't pivot. When we first came in, there was already people who started out on YouTube way before us. They had already been rocking and rolling in the old print world of screen printing, and then Supercolor was the big dogs. We then rose up and we started competing directly with Supercolor. Then everybody started doing transfers, and then companies like Supercolor switched over to DTF transfers, TKO transfers, Stalls, Ninja transfers. They all boom. Now they came out. So then we're like, okay, well, what do we do next? And we came up and we're like, oh, you know what? We need to go totally left. We need to go into manufacturing, direct to the manufacturer, and introduce the entire community to all of these other printing solutions, finishing solutions, you name it. Lasers, you name it, right? Engravers, above and beyond that automation. Boom. Then once we did that, then things happened by accident. Next thing you know, boom, now we're in yachts.
I know, you hear every time I tell that story. They're like, what do y'all do? Well, we're this. And now we sell yachts. And I'm like, it's so left, but.
Well, we help sell.
We hope so,
Yes,
we market. We're a marketing company, which makes sense for us as a business, but it's just like, printing DTF, yachts.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and again, and that's not even a hobby. We don't treat that as a hobby by any, as fun as it is.
It is.
Shout out to Johnny. He is a blast. Johnny is a blast. He is amazing partner, I guess, to work with.
Yeah.
And we love Johnny and Andrea and everything that they're doing and again, we're part of something huge.
Yeah, we are.
Think about where we're going to be in a year from now. Mm-hmm. With this company, as they continue to be known, people will eventually know Ventura from our platform.
Yeah.
I saw your video on this YouTube channel called Straight Outta Content, which, again, that video is doing very well, so go check it out. But, that's this one right here.
And essentially, this is our job. This is work for us. This is what we've created from our platform. Our job is to film yachts.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Amongst other things.
No, of course, but that's like, we got to go to work today. What are y'all doing? We got to go film this yacht on the water.
Right.
We have to go to a private chef event on the water on this yacht. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
All starting from selling t-shirts.
Yes.
But we did not limit ourselves. We didn't cap ourselves. We continued to elevate, pivot, like my husband said, figure out where we're going to go. And we just kept going. And this is just the beginning. I feel like it's just the beginning because we just stepped our first foot out of DTF and out of the printing world. So it doesn't know where we can go now that, we just stepped out, looked around. Who knows where we're going to be at next year, especially with, Ventura, but what other business ventures that are going to come from our first deal with Ventura. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is we know Printed United is going to be very big for us.
Yes, I'm right. Okay, so that's in September in Vegas.
Yeah, Printed United is going to be very big for us. We have some big obligations already. Automatically, we have some big obligations to some companies. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if anybody will see this, but we will be extremely busy come Printed United. We are already booked.
Not all the way booked. We still have some space on our schedule.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I need
essentially
to know.
any spare time that we need will be, who knows what.
I'm just saying we can still fill the schedule to get more books.
No, but I'm saying like all the companies are going to have all of our time.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. All the companies are going to have all of our time. It is going to be extremely serious.
Yes,
like
it's a business trip.
No, but I'm saying like, because we've been kind of lax, not necessarily lax.
When have we been lax?
Not necessarily lax, but I'm saying like at this event, we're going to be on, because all eyes are going to be on us. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to be like really on our P's and Q's because every minute.
What's the date? When is Printing United? The 12th, the
23rd?
11th?
Oh yeah, the 11th or something like that.
I have it in my phone.
But it's on YouTube. I mean,
September 10th.
Yeah, you can Google it. Mm-hmm. You can Google the registration, stuff like that. But yeah, we're not playing. We are coming in very. Oh, we got a sale.
No.
We are coming in very hot. We are coming in very
professional.
Well, obviously we're professional, but I'm just saying there's a lot of obligation.
It's just a different experience this time around.
Yeah,
because we are.
Because there's a lot of potential for some big deals.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm coming in like locked and loaded. I'm going directly to where we have to go. And then any other time outside of that will be spent meeting all of these other manufacturers who will be here from overseas. So that's what I mean by like all of our time is going to be, really what?
Is a Chinese manufacturer that we know going to be here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I forgot about that.
I don't think you understand. And only 3 days is not enough time to.
No, we got to get there. We got to get there.
Think about it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I gotta get some good shoes.
I'm telling you.
That's gonna
It
be a
is
lot of
going to
walking.
be. It's going to be way different than GPX and ISA.
No, that's what they keep
Because
saying. That's
no,
what everyone keeps saying.
but this is what I'm saying is, we've never had an obligation. We went there freelancing.
Yes.
We're not freelancers anymore.
No.
We are not going to GPX Expo under freelancing. We are going to GPX Expo under obligation. Strict obligation. So we have to make sure that I'm just telling you on camera
Why
now.
are you so
Because it's very
crazy?
serious that we got to make sure that we are 100% available when they say, hey, this is your opportunity. We got to go here. Hey, this is your opportunity. We got to go here. Hey, where are you? You know what I mean? We don't have time to be off over here, or let's go get some B-roll or
This
whatever.
is the show that we talked about in Florida. I don't remember.
This is just the biggest show
Yeah,
in
it's
the
the biggest
country.
show of the year.
Yeah, this is Printed United is the biggest show
It's
of the year.
huge.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
so
actually
big.
2 halls.
The South Hall and the Main Hall, or the
Or
North.
the North Hall. I don't know. I think it's North and South.
No, one is Main.
Oh, okay. Either way, there's 2 halls, so they're
Big.
separated, and that's the biggest thing. So they're actually separated. The apparel, it'll basically be predominantly apparel. Not that there's not some apparel on the South Hall, but there's one hall which has all the apparel companies, like 90% of them, and then there's the other side, and we will be on both. But predominantly, we would not be on the apparel side.
No.
And that's by design, because we want, like, the thing that you see right now on the screen, they're gonna have some big dog machines, right? The biggest machine that they'll have on the apparel side is going to be a big screen printing.
Octopus.
Yep, they're gonna have the big screen printing octopus, but on the other side, the wide format side and the finishing side and everything, on that hall, the South Hall, it's going to be. I mean, again, you guys can just go.
I can't wait till y'all.
They
y'all
can just go to
see.
the Printed
Yeah,
United
pull up.
thing and look at the different halls and look at the different vendors. But again, we have some strict obligations and some opportunities that we can't miss, and I'm just focused. Very, very, very focused. So, and again, we'll keep making these lives, we'll keep making these videos, but yeah, that's the point, is to continue to do things behind the scenes for these companies to help get, so that they can get the exposure that they need, and those will be the meetings that we have with people at Printed United. Is, hey, if you want exposure, this is the company to go with. So, yeah, I think we only got one person left in here. So,
It's probably me.
oh yeah, it's probably.
Every time it goes to a commercial, it says one.
Oh, you know what? It might do that for a reason.
That's weird.
I guess I'll have to skip. Oh yeah, there it goes right back to 4.
Yeah, and it's
Yep.
okay.
So, yeah, guys, just want to let you guys know that is what we will.
Yeah, and what's cool is the Flash fam, you guys are witnessing in real time
Yes.
us grow as a company, us grow as channels. You know, you guys have been there every step of the way. So we've been very transparent. So it's cool to see, we go back a year videos, 2-year videos, how far we've come. So I'm just so excited to see a year from now. And you guys have been there, and we appreciate you. We appreciate your support, the likes, the shares.
Hit that like button too. We had 90
the
people in there, only 5 likes.
subscribes, those really help.
Yeah.
Throw our videos in the algorithm, and it was
Yeah.
just cool to see them when someone said, I did my research on DTF and you guys popped up first.
Word.
And I was like, that's so cool. So it's just fun. It's just cool that.
You know why I'm really commenting on the whole expo thing?
Yeah, you're really.
Is because
getting OD.
no. Is because there's so much going on right now with the whole beefs and everything. Everybody's bickering about screen printing and DTF and all this other stuff. So it feels like to me that they're all waiting to meet. Like there's like a big, homecoming game. There's like, yeah, it's our side. We're gonna meet you, and it's like, we're known. So I don't want to, whatever platform or influencer out there to decide to see us filming or whatever we're doing and decide to jump in, and then we're in conversation with these guys over here and they want to bring this stuff in the apparel world over to us.
I don't think so. I don't think
telling
we'll
you.
be. I don't think we're not even going to be in the same hall.
But we will be over there at some point.
We'll be fine.
And let God forbid they come over to the other side.
If you guys see us at the Printed United, say hello.
Yes. And if we are super busy, it is because we are going there, like I said, with obligations and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these guys, everybody's out here beefing and going back and forth and the whole industry.
You think you're going to be dragged into that?
I think I'm going to be dragged into it, yeah. Because think about it. We've had the whole debacle with the powder, right? We've had the whole debacle with the powder, all those people in that. Then we got this whole debacle with the whole screen printing versus DTF. What'd you just say? Oh, I went to go research DTF. You popped up, right? So you don't know who's going to pop up to us. You know what I'm saying? And then think about all the regular people who might have seen us from the videos. Mm-hmm. And coming up, oh, this, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. And we're like, hold on.
I don't think so.
I had nothing to do with that.
I don't think any of that's going to happen. The last two expos.
I watched the last expo. The one in California.
I was there at the last expo.
No.
And people come up and say hello. Hey, Flash.
No,
I know ya.
I'm talking about other influencers. They were at the California one. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And there was conversations after that online. I see it. I got to pay attention to it
And you think you're going to be dragged into that?
I think I would not be surprised if it's brought up and then they look over, because it's not like that. We say a lot of stuff. We have our own stance.
Yeah.
Think about it. On YouTube, when it comes to DTF and the process, think about the whole just the Mamaki side, period. The fact that we rock with Mamaki versus all the stuff we've been saying about Chinese printers and all this other stuff. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Mamaki.
I'm telling you, even though now we deal with Chinese companies and stuff like that for all types of products, you see what I'm saying? We've said a lot, which again, I'm standing on. You're not going to move me from my square. There's no way that I can physically do anything to me. But I'm just saying.
Oh, good. You are, babe.
I'm just saying.
That's drama. This is not a drama channel.
I'm not saying it's a drama channel. I'm just saying I know that people are looking forward to go to Printed United, and on the apparel side hall, they're looking to turn up. They're all looking to be out there and use their platforms, because that's going to be the most exposure in this industry, in the clothing apparel industry. That's going to be the most exposure that anybody gets, because it's the biggest show. So anything that you film from that show and you put on your platform is going to get views. So if you film running up on Carl straight into content,
ain't nobody gonna be running up on you.
You don't even okay.
Babe, no one's gonna be running up on you. You think someone's gonna be like, hey, straight out of content, I heard what you said.
No. I haven't said anything
That's
like
what I'm saying. That's what you think will happen.
I'm just
straight
saying,
out of content.
Hey, straight out of content. What's your thoughts on this? Or hey, what do you do this? Or da 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 da. Or whatever. Or hey, I seen this. Or da da da. And it's gonna be like, okay.
Well, guess what? You're prepared.
No, 100%.
You're prepared.
That's why
I am now prepared.
Yes,
you are prepared.
You don't be knowing. I be knowing.
I have to know. You gonna let me know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They about to run up on us. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Flash Custom Transfer.
I'm just letting you know. I'd rather be prepared and not need it than be unprepared and need it.
Okay, guys, you heard it here right now. If anybody tries to approach us,
no, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm saying that I'm telling you, from all the stuff that's going on now in this industry, especially because when that whole thing went off with the powders and stuff like that, there was a shift. And now people are looking to big events I'll give you a prime example. What happened when we went to the fitness expo? How many views and stuff like that did your uncle get? And remember all the effery that was going on that they used to get exposure from the fitness expo?
Yeah.
Remember that? We had our booth. your
Yeah.
uncle, right? At the fitness expo.
Right by
And
the guys.
Right by the guys,
Uh-huh.
right? And then they came in with the rah-rah to get the guys to get the exposure. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying.
but that's not our.
But they already showing they're with it.
But I'm saying that's not our crowd. We are going to be over here doing X, Y, and Z. We're not going to be over there hanging out, walking around, lollygagging.
No, I'm not hanging out or walking around.
Just trying to do that. We're there with obligations. Like, we don't have time to, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, we're going to be so laser focused on doing what we have to do there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be,
Yeah.
no one's going to be able to come up to us because we're going to be filming. We're going to be talking. We're going to, Miss Marie saw us at an expo. We're filming. We're talking to the owners of Mamaki. We're talking to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're busy.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know.
Miss Marie, you going to Vegas? She said, I'll see you in Vegas.
Oh, okay. See you there.
Miss Maria. Yeah, so we're going to be extra busy there. So you seen us a little busy. We were here, we were there. Vegas is going to be times 10.
Yeah, because like I said, it's obligations. And this is why we make videos like the last one. Don't sell t-shirts, right? Getting to manufacturing. And then even this one. How we got a yacht from selling t-shirts is because whenever it comes to big, like the Orlando at GPX, that was like more like socializing. It was a little networking, right? Because of the networking that we did
Yes.
with oh, that's another thing. Even companies like Ninja Transfers. That's the number one reason why we're going over there.
Oh, on that side?
That's the number one reason why we're going over there. Like,
yeah, we have to go
you know what I'm
say
saying?
hi to Ninja Transfers. Hopefully, I'm sure Chris will be
no,
there.
but it's going to be even more. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be even more than that. I'm not going to display anymore, so don't say anything else. But I'm just saying that the apparel side, the hall with the apparel and stuff like that, there are specific reasons why we need to, because the other hall, which has all the finishing solutions, lasers, and everything else, they're not even aware. So we're brought, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be, I'm excited. I just, like I said, I'm not going to be, I'm going to be on straight, like every minute is going to be dedicated. You keep laughing. I'm the one with the camera
you
in my hand.
going too much.
I'm the one with the camera in my hand. I'm the one who's got to do the schedule, make sure, because these conversations will change the trajectory of our brand.
I know. It's going to be amazing.
Like, they told us who we're going to be introduced to.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm on.
You gonna name drop them?
No.
I'm very excited. Vegas is going to essentially,
it's going to change the trajectory of our, and not on here, because this ain't going to have nothing to do with it.
no.
It'll be what we're doing behind the scenes, which is going to be awesome. And like everybody out there who's Japanese, we can't wait to be there with you guys. We can't wait to film the content. We can't wait to meet all the other companies, all the other dealers from all over the world. See all the different machines, see all the new technology, because it's going to be so much AI.
So many new products dropping.
That's
a lot of
what
these
I'm
companies
saying.
are waiting until Printed United
Exactly.
to drop new. Secretive in this
Yes.
print industry. No one's wanting to let the Printed United. You guys will all know the new stuff coming.
Because